Good evening to our viewers watching on television and those joining us online across our social media platforms. I am Adana Dorig with the Friday, June 12th edition of the Ghana TV9 News. In the headlines tonight, Cuban national and Guyanese wife jailed, fined millions over massive East Coast DEMERARA Ponzi scheme. We're making Georgetown the best city in the region, says President Ali. Education Ministry slams political rumors of moldy school sandwiches. GUYANA-MOUNT SINAI partnership screens 4,000 students cuts diabetes risk, and minor in police custody after ammunition discovery in IWOKRAMA. Now, for the news in depth. President Dr. Irfan Ali has launched a massive infrastructure and beautification blitz across Georgetown to transform the capital into a cleaner, safer, and modernized regional destination. Here's more.
During a visit to Waterloo Street, the president highlighted ongoing works aimed at improving drainage, upgrading walkways and parapets, and creating accessible public spaces that enhance both the appearance and functionality of the capital. The works along Waterloo Street form part of the government's wider urban enhancement program, which seeks to modernize communities while improving quality of life for residents. President Ali said the project stretches from Middle Street to Charles Street and includes upgrading lighting, landscaping, benches, garbage disposal facilities, and improved parking infrastructure.
But this exercise will not only be in the city of Georgetown, it will be across all our urban centers, all our townships across the country.
According to Dr. Ali, the government is investing heavily in public infrastructure to ensure Georgetown becomes more attractive, accessible, and secure. He noted that the improvements are designed not only to beautify the city, but also to make public spaces safer and more enjoyable for residents and visitors alike. President Ali said the initiative reflects the government's commitment to reversing years of neglect while positioning Georgetown as a leading destination in the region. He added that partnerships with the private sector and community stakeholders are playing a critical role in delivering the transformation, citing support from local businesses in enhancing the Waterloo Street corridor. Guyana's head of state also called on citizens to play their part in maintaining the city's appearance by removing derelict vehicles and keeping public spaces clean. He emphasized that collaboration between government and residents is essential to preserving the investments made and ensuring long-term benefits for communities.
And we're investing in this for the people of the city, the people of Ghana, just like we will do for other areas across the country. After years of neglect in the city, we hope that by now the people of the city are seeing a full demonstration of what we can do and our commitment to making the city the best city in this region. We're working with the King's Foundation, and that when the time comes, they will give the People's Progressive Party that chance to govern the city and to ensure that we secure the investments that we're making. We're making enormous investments in the city to make it something fantastic, welcoming, touristic, and pleasing to the eye.
President Ali further explained that much of the work is being carried out during nighttime hours to minimize traffic disruptions and inconvenience to the public. He thanked workers and officials from the Ministry of Public Works for their dedication and reiterated the government's commitment to extending similar upgrades to communities across Guyana. Melanie Morris, TV9 News.
The Ministry of Education has strongly denied viral social media allegations that students at St. Teresa Primary School in Region 6 were served moldy cheese sandwiches, calling the claims politically motivated misinformation. In a statement issued Thursday, officials confirmed that a thorough investigation and strict internal recordings logs prove the meals delivered on June 9th met all health and safety standards. Here's more.
In providing clarity on the situation, the Ministry of Education said the cheese sandwiches in question had been delivered to the school on Tuesday, June 9th and were inspected upon arrival. According to the ministry, the school's head teacher verified that the meals were fresh and met the required standards before they were distributed to students. The ministry explained that strict monitoring procedures are in place across the national school feeding program. It noted that every meal served is photographed, video recorded, and thoroughly inspected by teachers who are required to sign a letter confirming their satisfaction with the quality and suitability of the food provided to children. Officials further highlighted that since September 2025, Minister of Education, the Honorable Sonia Parag, has mandated that caterers submit photographic and video evidence of meal preparation operation each day. The ministry said records, including those from June 9, support its position that the meals supplied to St. Teresa Primary School met the program's established standards. The ministry also emphasized that all complaints regarding school meals are investigated thoroughly. It warned that caterers found to be in breach of health and safety regulations are immediately removed from the program. Additionally, previous investigations into similar reports have revealed instances where food had been left in students' book bags for several days before concerns were raised. While acknowledging public concern, the ministry maintained that there appears to be an effort to discredit the school feeding initiative for political gains. Nevertheless, officials said every complaint will continue to be examined regardless of its source, stressing that the well-being of children remains the program's highest priority. The allegations followed a viral Facebook post by T. Mohammed, claiming that St. Teresa Primary School students, including transitioning nursery pupils, received low-quality cheese sandwiches under the National School Feeding Program. A message attributed to a teacher labeled the food as very disgusting and questioned the standards of the multi-billion-dollar program. The post sparked widespread concern, urging authorities to intervene immediately.
A 33-year-old miner from Paramakatoy Village, Region 8, is in police custody after a quantity of ammunition was discovered during a joint security operations in IWOKRAMA Rainforest Reserve, Superuni River area. According to police, rank stopped and searched a silver aluminum boat carrying 6 occupants on Thursday, June 11, 2026. During a search of the miners' belongings, officers reportedly found a half a sack containing a white plastic bag with 4 live 12-gauge shotgun cartridges. The suspect was arrested and taken to the SINAI police station along with the ammunition, which has since been lodged as evidence. More news after the break. Stay with us.
I know you have work to do, but come, I just need a minute of your time. It won't even take that long. So, I have a proposal. We could do besties in Punta Cana. Really need a getaway. And not to worry, I went to Sunita Travel Agency and they recommended a few hotels that do all-inclusive stays. And they're very affordable. The vibes. Let me tell you something. We do not want to miss a trip to Punta Cana. Why? Ziplining. No, I know this is not your vibe, but please, listen. Hold on, wait. I know you like throw it back. There's a boat party. We could go there. And then there's this thing called buggy adventure, some buggy something. I don't know, but I want to be a buggy or whatever it is. I just want to be a part of it. And then we got snorkeling. Oh, this thing is so ugly. Please, you be next to uglier things than this. Stop it. Trust me, you're going to love it. It'll be just you and me, Punta Cana, drinks, just having the time of our life. Not to worry. We've got many flight options, and they made sure that they went through it with me. The prices are affordable. Trust me. I know you like thinking about the budget or whatever. Remember the time when we went and we missed the flight? Yeah, when we booked with Sunita Travel Agency, even if it happens, with slim chance, they'll know what to do and we won't be stranded like we did the last time. This solid plan. You, me, Punta Cana. Cheap. It won't even hurt your pocket. Please say yes. Yes.
Welcome back. You're watching again at TV9 News Bulletin. A massive multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme has officially collapsed in Guyana, landing a Cuban national and his Guyanese wife behind bars. The couple swindled hundreds of local investors out of life savings before the law finally caught up with them. Details in this report.
Yuri Garcia Dominguez and Atika Ishmael were each fined $1 million and sentenced to 1 year in prison for the fraudulent investment operation. The sentencing was handed down on Thursday by Magistrate Sunil Scares at the Vigilance Magistrates Court. The court also imposed additional penalties for a separate offense of carrying on a business without registering with the Guyana Securities Council. Dominguez received a further fine of $100,000 Guyana and an 18-month prison sentence, while Ishmael was fined $100,000 and given a 6-month default sentence. According to the Special Organized Crime Unit SOCU, the offenses occurred between May 18 and October 16, 2020 at Culligan East Coast Demerara, where the couple allegedly operated the scheme that attracted large sums from unsuspecting investors before collapsing. The defendants were represented by attorney at law Edin Kerbin. Soko was represented by prosecutors attorney at law Darin Chan, DSP Neville Jeffers, and Sergeant Aaron Daniels. Soko investigators said the case followed numerous complaints from citizens who reported losing significant investments. The unit described the probe as complex and spanning several months, ultimately leading to multiple charges and convictions against the pair. Authorities have characterized the outcome as a key enforcement action in Guyana's fight against financial crimes, with Soko reaffirming its commitment to pursuing fraud, unregistered financial activity, and money laundering cases under the country's broader anti-money laundering framework.
If you use private vehicles for your daily commute, you could be driving straight into a legal and financial trap. That is the warning coming from Region 6 Traffic Superintendent Charles Hook tonight. Police are launching a fresh campaign against illegal private hire operators, citing severe insurance coverage gaps that leaves passengers completely unprotected in a crash. Here's more. Speaking with reporters, Hook said private hire services constitute an offense against the state and stressed that persons who choose to travel in privately operated vehicles may not be adequately protected in the event of an accident. He explained that insurance coverage for such vehicles may not extend to fare-paying passengers.
Private hire is an offense. It's an offense against the state, and persons who travel with private vehicles, they're not fully covered by the insurance. In the event of them involving an accident, then they wouldn't benefit anything in terms of having a reward from the insurance company. So we are asking persons to desist from traveling in private vehicles.
The traffic superintendent also called on residents to assist law enforcement by reporting suspected private hire operations. He noted that individuals who request a taxi and observe that a private vehicle has arrived to transport them should immediately notify the police and provide the vehicle's registration number.
You call for a taxi and that taxi turn up at your residence and you observe it's a private vehicle, then contact the police and we, with the said number, give us the number and we will pick it up from there and desist from traveling in those private vehicles that turn up at your residence whenever you call for a taxi. Also, the issue of persons observing vehicles operating within the region, stopping various areas and picking up and going to those private, those IWOKRAMA parks, private vehicles going to those IWOKRAMA parks and picking up passengers, report those persons.
Hook further encouraged citizens to report private vehicles seen stopping in public areas or car parks to pick up passengers. While the division has not received many formal complaints, he said officers continue to rely on intelligence gathering, public awareness campaigns, and direct engagement with drivers and commuters. He emphasized that the police remain ready to investigate reports of traffic-related infractions and take immediate action against offenders. Adana Dorek, Guyana TV9 News. 2 men are in police custody after ranks allegedly discovered 70 grams of suspected cannabis during a mobile patrol at 7th Avenue, Bartica on Thursday, June 11th. Police said the suspected narcotics were found during searches of a 33-year-old fisherman of North Romwell, Georgetown, and a 35-year-old miner of Riddenhoop, West Coast, Demerara, who were among the occupants of a passenger speedboat docked along the shoreline. The suspected cannabis was weighed in their presence and amounted to 46 grams and 24 grams, respectively. Both men remain in custody, pending charges as investigations continue. We will be back after the short break. Stay with us.
Want to place your death announcements and in memoriam messages on Channel 9? Call 592-761-5006, 710-5008, 600-5006. Or visit our office at Lot 85A Lamaha Street, Albertown, Georgetown, Century 21 Building.
Guyana Channel 9 is now Guy TV9, proudly under new management. We're building stronger with a balanced and open platform for all advertisers. Whether you're promoting a business, service, or event, your message belongs right here. So choose your spot, news, prime time, or anytime, and reach viewers across Guyana. With affordable rates and professional service, Guy TV9 is your partner in progress. So visit us at Lot 21A, Lamaha Street, Georgetown, in the Century 21 building, or call 600-5006 or 761-5006. Guyana TV9. New leadership, fresh outlook, real results.
Welcome back. You're watching the Guyana TV9 News Bulletin. More than 4,000 Guyanese students have undergone vital medical screenings as the Ministry of Health ramps up its nationwide primary healthcare partnership with Mount Sinai Health System. Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony revealed today that the collaboration is already yielding major clinical successes, including improved diabetes patient tracking and a sharp reduction in chronic illness complications. Our reporter has the details. Dr. Anthony said the collaboration has produced encouraging results, particularly through an expanded school health program that has screened more than 4,000 students at the nursery, primary, and secondary levels. He noted that the initiative has enabled health officials to identify medical concerns early and provide the necessary interventions to support affected children.
We are happy to work along with Mount Sinai. This partnership has been yielding a number of great results for us already. We can see in school health that we've been able to screen more than 4,000 children at nursery, primary, and secondary school. And based on the findings, we're able to help these children. We've also been working in primary health care, and we have developed new guidelines for diabetes management, and we've been training physicians so that we can provide better primary health care.
The health minister also pointed to major strides in primary health care, revealing that new diabetes management guidelines have been developed and physicians are being trained to strengthen care delivery. According to Dr. Anthony, these efforts are helping to improve treatment adherence among patients and reduce the risk of complications associated with chronic illnesses. Dr. Anthony said early indicators show that more patients are following prescribed treatment plans and remaining on the therapy for longer periods. As a result, healthcare providers are seeing fewer complications among individuals receiving care, demonstrating the effectiveness of the interventions introduced through the partnership.
Already we are seeing, because of these interventions, that more people are complying with the treatment that is being given, and people are staying longer on these treatments, and so therefore we are seeing less complications among patients. We are now going to expand this into other areas of chronic non-communicable diseases, such as respiratory care, kidney care, and cancer care. So it's an exciting time, and we...
Looking ahead, the minister announced plans to broaden the collaboration into additional areas of healthcare, including chronic lung rehabilitation, respiratory care, kidney care, and cancer care. Describing the period as an exciting time for the health sector, Dr. Anthony expressed optimism about the future of the partnership and its potential to further improve health outcomes for Guyanese citizens. Dana Dorek, Guyana TV9 News. In tonight's regional news, American Airlines has announced that it will resume flights to Haiti later this year, marking the first return by a U.S. carrier since services were suspended amid worsening security conditions in the country. The airline says flights between Miami and Cap Haitien are expected to restart on November 1, providing a major boost to travel and connectivity for Haitians and the wider regions. The move is being viewed as a positive sign of confidence in northern Haiti, although flights to the capital, Port-au-Prince, remain suspended due to ongoing security concerns. The resumption of service is expected to benefit tourism, business travel, and family connections, while offering travelers an additional gateway into the Caribbean nation. Internationally, the 2026 FIFA World Cup got underway on Thursday in the United States with a spectacular opening ceremony that showcased performances from international stars including Shakira, J Balvin, and Alejandro Fernandez. The celebrations culminated with the arrival of the coveted World Cup trophy onto the pitch as participating teams were formally introduced to fans. The tournament's opening match was played at the iconic Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, where host Mexico faced South Africa. Featuring an expanded field of 48 teams and a record of 104 matches, the 2026 edition is the largest World Cup ever staged, drawing global excitement and anticipation. Those are our major headlines for tonight's newscast. For more trending stories, follow our Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube platforms at GUYTV9. I'm Madana Dark. Thank you for watching.